Hello and welcome to another My Education BC video tutorial. What we're going to do today is we're going to teach you how to post your grades at the end of term. So the first thing you're going to do is log on, make sure you're in the staff view if you're one of those people that has more than one view. You're going to click on the gradebook top tab, then you're going to choose your class, and you're going to choose the class you want by checking the box, then you're going to go to scores. So again, gradebook top tab, choose your class, go to scores. Now, this is kind of the normal view here where you see all my assignments, but that's because I have grade columns set at all, and right now we're in quarter two, in Q2 on the term. So the first thing I got to do is I got to change the grade columns to post columns term. And if this isn't on the right one, you got to set it to the right one, but mine is at Q2. Now, for the purposes of this video, I've actually already done most of the comments and most of the work habits. I'm going to show you how to do that just in one each and how to get your marks in here. So how do you get your marks in first? Because it's hard to do your work habits before you have a look at your marks and put in your comments. I also suggest that you look at my video on how to do an attendance summary, because attendance summary can also be really helpful with putting in your comments. So, posting the grades in Q2 and final. I'm going to go to options, and I'm going to do update post columns. I'm going to choose the grade term, which for me right here is Q2, and term grades for all students. I'm going to go next. Now, what do I want to choose? For me, my class is quarterly, so I'm just going to choose Q2 average. But for someone who is doing it for the whole year and you are keeping it cumulative, you want to choose average cumulative. So for me, average Q2 works. Then I'm going to hit next and finish. So there it uploads your scores for you. Now, for this, there's two ways to put this in. You can either hit Control L, and what it does is it gives you a quick lookup of your choices, or you can actually put in a letter from your keyboard. But to put in the letter, I'd just like to show you that this letter, a small e for excellent, does not work, and you'll notice the value entered is not valid. It has to be a capital E. So for this, I usually put my caps lock on. Now, a little quick shortcut, a little time saver. For me, I've got a lot of kids doing work habits are excellent. So if I didn't want to type in excellent the whole time, you can actually do Control D on your keyboard and it will fill in E the whole way down, and then you can just go and change and make a few exceptions. Now, the same goes for the comments. If you had something you wanted to say for every student, I would start with that. I'd go in here, write what you want, maybe talk a little bit about what you were doing this term, save it, say OK, and then you go Control D and it'll copy it all down. Then you can go back in and edit these things individually. Now I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to bother. But Control D copies everything down. Just be careful you don't have stuff in here first and then Control D the top one, because it'll copy over top of it. So now comments. At SD48, our comments are filtered, which means they're set into categories. So all you do is you hit this and you can go to a category. So we could say achievement excellent and excellent effort and achievement. And I just wanted to show you that quickly. I double clicked, and double click goes and puts it in twice. You actually only need to click once. So I'm just going to delete all that, backspace all that. We'll do that again. Only click once. So achievement excellent, and let's say you want it to go here, And then you could go to here and you could choose something from somewhere else. You kind of want one work habits and one achievement or skill-based comment. You can also type in exactly what you want individually. This opens and closes the insert comments, but if you want to type whatever you want, you can here. So you can type whatever you want. And also the last thing, which I'll make a special video, I'm making a special video just for that, is you can put in your own comments. And this is not part, this computers one is not part of our school one. So I put in 12 comments, all skill based, you know, 3 for file management, 3 for final project, 3 for graphic design, and then I made 2 for work habits in a flipped classroom because that's what I do in my classroom. So those are very specific and often not part of the school comments. So I made my own, which was really useful to me. And you know, you might want to think about doing that, but I'll have a separate video for that. So anyways, I'm going to put in a couple little things for her. And then I can close this. I can give it a quick read over. I can hit the spell check. And if I want, I can type in something individual right here as well. Then you say OK, and it's saved. Now I've got all of these saved, and they're ready to go. So all you do is come over here and go Post Grades. You make sure it's going to the right place, which for us right now is Q2, and term grades for all students. I say OK. And you'll notice these pins are green right now. Now that means that they are ready to be posted. When they're red, it means that you have successfully posted them and they're done. If they're black, it means there's something wrong and you can't post them at that time. So that's important to know those 3 things. That is how to post your marks. Thanks for watching.